Hi, this is a video tutorial on how to open a bin file and mount it to a virtual drive. There is two parts to this video. One is the tutorial and the other part is resolving errors when opening a bin file. To open a bin file you need a software. I use UltraISO. You can get that by searching UltraISO in Google. The website's name is www.easybsystems.com. So this is the homepage. Click on downloads link. You can get UltraISO in many languages. I speak English, and this is the download link. If you live in USA or around USA, you can press the download link for that. And if you live around Europe or in Europe and so on, you can click that. So if you're speaking in French, you can use the French download link. So click on the download link, and once it's finished, open the downloaded file, and there will be a pop-up called user account control. Click on yes. This is the setup wizard for UltraISO. Click in next. Press I accept the agreements and read through the license agreements if you agree or if you like. Press next if you want the UltraISO software to be installed on your C drive, and press next if you would like a shortcut, and press next if you want to associate UltraISO with ISO files, and create a CD/DVD emulator or virtual drive. Press next and press finish once that's finished. I will press cancel because I already have the UltraISO installed. But you click install and finish. Now that UltraISO is installed, open UltraISO. UltraISO is free, you can try it. Click continue to try. Now press file, open, and locate your bin file. Press open. Now your bin file is opened in UltraISO. To mount your bin file, you can do two things. The first one is mounting it through the UltraISO software. The other option is mounting it through right-clicking and pressing UltraISO and mounted drive G or whatever drive that's available. So press tools, mounted drive, and press mount. Now that's finished, go to computer and you should see the drive. Now if you open that, you see the same content, the bin file. That's the first method. The other method is right-clicking on the bin file, hover on UltraISO and pressing mount to drive G. Now that's mounted, go to computer and you should see the same thing, same content. Alright, so the second section is about the errors you might see when opening a bin file. For example, the software is unable to open the bin file, something like that. For it means that the UltraISO is not able to open the bin file, either it's corrupted, or it's damaged, or it's missing a key file. So several things can cause corruption and damage. One is even copying a bin file from for example, your USB drive to your computer, or downloading from internet to your computer. if either didn't download or copy properly, it will cause corruption and you will not be able to open the bin file. That's the case. What you can check if the bin file has been damaged by checking the original bin file and your bin file that you have using the MD5 hash sum. You can do that by downloading a tool called HashTab, which adds a tab to your properties, file hashes called. What it does is creates the MD5 and other hash values. What you need to do is compare this MD5 hash with the original MD5 hash of the bin that you had on your USB, for example. To get this tool, you go to this website. I'll put this link in the description. Download it. Once it's finished downloading, open HashTab, the download file. A pop-up will come up. It's called user account control. Press yes and press next. I agree and install, and this will install HashTab. So once installed, you can check the hash values of the original file versus this file, the file you have on the computer. For example, you have a bin file you want to copy from your USB to your computer, and you can check if it's corrupted or not. Right click on the bin file you had on your USB and go to file hashes, and this will generate the MD5 hash for that bin file. Now if we compare the MD5 hashes, all the letters and the numbers, if they match with these two match, that means the bin file is correct and it's not been damaged. Now if that didn't match, what you need to do is try copying the file again from USB to your computer, or downloading the file again. That didn't work. What you need to do is try using a different software. For example, if you used Internet Explorer, try using Chrome. Now if that didn't work, try using a download manager. For example, Internet Download Manager. This one's 30 days trial, but you can get other download manager for free. I will put a few download manager download links in the description. And if that didn't work either, what you need to do is contact the provider of the bin file to ask them about whether if the bin file is damaged or corrupted. The other thing that can cause errors is not having a Q file. So what a Q file is, it has information about the bin file. For example, what track to read, what position to read in a track. So it has some crucial information about the bin file. If you don't have a bin file, you can create your own. What you need to do is right click on the bin file, copy the whole name plus the extension, press right click on this empty space, new, and text document, and select all, and paste, delete the bin part, and change or write QCUE and press yes. Now open it with the notepad. Now what you need to have is 3 lines of code. I will explain this, or rather explain on the go. Alright, first you want to refer to the bin file, which is file file, and the name of the file, which is this name, and close the quotation mark. So you need to have the name within a quotation mark, and space, and the type of a file, which is bin for binary. Now on the second line you need to refer to track, and the mode is used to read or write the bin file, which is trick space 01, and mode 1/23 something. Wait, second. So it's mode 1/2352. The last line which you need to have is the index. So it's index 01, and the position we want to read 00:00:00. What mode rather track refers to is the position, the track we want to read from, which is track 01, and the mode we are using to read that. Mode 2352 refers to data and audio, and what the index refers to is the position of the track we want to read. We want to start from 01 at 0:00, so that's the beginning of track 01. Okay, once that's done, you can save the file, press save. That's done. You can, if you have a different file name, just change this, and you can leave all this as it is. Use this as a template, just change this part to your bin file name. Alright, now that's done, you can open the bin file, check out if that worked. Alright, now you can open the bin file. Alright, what I found about UltraISO is that you don't need a key file to open a bin file. I tried this with different bin files. It works with UltraISO. You don't need a key file. If that didn't work, that means your bin file is damaged, or it's not a bin file at all. Alright, that's it for this. If you have any questions, comments, leave that in the leave that below, and thanks for watching.